Yeah, last time on Persona 5 Royale.
Now, what would you like to share with us today?
Your mum's telephone number. There's someone I like. Nothing. I have a bombshell. No, I'm not pulling the pin on this hand grenade. I have a bombshell.
The hell?
What? What are you gonna say? What should I shout? I love. Oh no! 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 Woo! Alright, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. We are going live. I've just hit it. It should be going on. If it's not, I'm just talking to myself. As always, there is a few momentary things of a delay. So I start talking, and then I'm sort of hopeful that people start responding. And they have started responding. So thankfully, I haven't been talking to myself. I don't know how healthy that is, but you know, it's a crazy time in the world. With everything that's happened in the past week, it is absolutely insane. Thankfully, for a lot of us, we are safe, and I hope everyone is safe, and I hope everyone is looking after themselves, and I hope everyone is healthy. 2020 has been one of those years that makes you wonder, have the Mayans got it wrong in that they thought the world was going to end in 2012, and instead it might actually be 2021 that's the end of the world, because we've had everything from a coronavirus to Australia literally being on fire, to earthquakes around the world. Now we've got protests and in some areas riots, and it's making you wonder what is around the corner. Is it going to be World War III Friday, Alien Invasion Saturday, Apocalypse Sunday, Meteor Monday? You know, at this point we don't really know, but I am really hoping that everyone is keeping safe, looking after their loved ones, and if you are sort of, well, I don't think anyone in our community would sort of be looting or anything like that. But you know, please, guys, look after yourselves. Just please use your common sense, for the love of God. That's all I ask. Use your common sense. Look after each other. Think beyond the next step. Think about your families. Think about your communities. Think about society as a whole. And you know, always just please think. Please think and be aware. So that's the only thing I ask. I want to do a quick, we haven't done this before, but a quick 1 minute of silence. Not so much on me being an activist in one way or another, but more so just to give everyone an opportunity to sort of reflect on everything that's been happening in the world. And it is a very volatile time, and I think that 1 minute is not too much for anybody. But we'll see how significant 1 minute of silence actually is. Because there are a lot of people in the world and also throughout history that have gone unheard, and a lot of injustices in the world have gone unheard. And I think a 1 minute of silence for us here would really highlight how powerful silence is. So we're going to begin that now. I'm just going to grab my little clock to make sure I don't make it any shorter than that. We'll begin the 1 minute silence now in about 3 seconds. And that's the 1 minute, ladies and gentlemen. I probably should have turned the music off, but I am very happy that the chat actually paused from chatting for that minute. And that's a nice thing to see. I didn't have to tell anyone not to chat. I didn't have to disable chat. I didn't need to do anything like that. People sort of respectfully sort of said, okay, well, you know, we're going to take part in this too. And that just goes to show how much our community is aware and actually cares on a much deeper level, on a much broader level, beyond what just affects us personally. Because the way I see it, I'm in Australia. Obviously, there was a little bit of protesting here, but it's nowhere near on the scale that's happening in the US. I am personally not affected. I don't have any family members or friends of family directly affected, but at the very least, I am aware. I have been discussing with sort of family, friends, and co-workers with what's going on. So it goes to show how our community is mature in that sense. We treat it with the decency, the delicacy, and the respect these type of issues do deserve, which is really good to see. And as always, you know, the expression of freedom of speech and actually being heard is a very important thing. And I only hope that people can be heard without causing damage to others. That's pretty much it. I'm a big supporter of peaceful protesting, and there is always going to be a very vocal minority that does ruin things for the majority. And I think people, on a broad sense, in the majority are really good people, and we're always going to get a very vocal, very visible minority that are going to garner more attention than the majority, which is unfortunate in a lot of cases, because I do think humanity as a whole, in most countries, when you talk to people and you visit people, you see that they are decent human beings, and things are not always as the media portrays it to be, which is why I always sort of ask, you don't have to take what I say as the truth, but please come to a conclusion yourself. Do a little bit of research, do a little bit of thinking, do a little bit of a logic test, and just be informed. That's all I ask. I'm not right. You don't have to take anything I say as the truth, but just, you know, please be informed, be mature, look after yourselves, and try to have a little bit of empathy. I think if everyone had a little more empathy in the world, we wouldn't have as many problems as we do. So, without taking too much of everyone's time, I just wanted to highlight that briefly at the beginning. Thank you for all being understanding and patient, and we're going to get started with Persona 5 Royale, which personally, for me, is my favorite part of the week. It highlights the start of the weekend. For me, it starts when the opening theme plays, so I'm very excited. I'm very jittery. After a week of work, it is the cherry. It is the cherry on the cake. So I'm excited to be here. This is what I love doing. I love spending time with you guys. I have a blast. The memes, the banter, familiar faces. I absolutely love it. I absolutely love it. I love what I do. I love this. If I could do this every day for the rest of my life, I would. This is the greatest thing ever. It's a good group of people, good vibes, good fun, good games, good memes, good jokes, good banter. Sometimes a few moments that scar us for the rest of our lives, but overall a positive experience. Hi, Christian, and everyone that's saying hello to us that unfortunately cannot stay because they don't want to get spoiled. I know you just picked up Persona 5 Royale. I read your message. I hope you enjoy it. I will be editing out the Let's Play. For everyone that is up to date or not blind, let's go forward. Please, as always, I am still blind, so no discussing of events or characters that we haven't seen or things we haven't done. Let's enjoy it. Let's have fun with it. Let's go, go, go. Let's try to connect to the PSN network, which sometimes is just not the most reliable thing in the world. Here we go, the favorite part of my week. Here we go. I'm jittery now. Come on.
You're black, you're only back, your new heart.
And that is how I know that the weekend has started and all the shit at work is future Kuma's problem. He can deal with that shit. It is no longer my problem. I love this. I love this. I love this. My whole perception, my whole cognition has absolutely changed from before the opening theme to after. I went from, it's Friday night to, it's Friday night! Like, that's all it took. That is literally all it took. One song. I love it. I love it. I love it. Alright, where were we at? Yes, I saved 3 times at the bottom because we did something with the something, which is gonna come back to me in a few minutes, and we're actually up to the 26th. We did something. It's gonna come back to me. We did something. I don't remember what the something is. School festival, yes. School, yes, it all comes back to me. And we're back to last week. We are back to last week, baby. There was a week in between, and I'm back to last week. My god, was that pin in a hand grenade. It's all coming back to me. We went to the school festival, and of course, a wild Hutchin appears, who's gonna hear everything that I'm saying. Well, you know what? Ha 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 ha. Lucky she doesn't watch my LPs, otherwise I'll already be dead. We go to the school festival, and all of a sudden, it's funny, because you guys have watched, and here I am retelling you what you've already watched. I know, right? We go to the school festival, and we're just chilling there, you know, with the Phantom Thieves, of course. And then Anne is like, you know what? Because I'm Slav, I'm going to stitch up my friends. Let's go to the Meido Takoyaki place, which is quite clearly a scam, right? The menu is so big, and literally they only had one thing. So it was a scam to begin with. And then a wild Akechi appears, as you do. And then he just so happens to stumble upon us in the place, like, where were we? We're on, like, the 2nd floor at the dead-end corner because Anne's class got completely screwed. Either that's her classroom, or, wait, that's our classroom too. It's, you know, her classroom got the worst spot, or, you know, we're just so badly positioned that we're the only ones there. And Akechi just so happens, out of all the stalls he could go to, he just happens to go to the same one we're in. Like, I don't know, like 1 in a million, right? 1 in a million. Just accidentally. The day before, he was actually invited to turn up, right? Like, just by pure fucking coincidence. But just like pure 1 in a fucking million, right? Because that's how life works. Of course it does. Yeah, and gravity prevents pregnancy too, am I right? Isn't that right, Hutchin? Hutchin, come here. I need you to do a public service announcement. I want you to say that gravity does not prevent pregnancy.
Gravity?
Louder.
Gravity does not... What?
Gravity does not prevent pregnancy.
No!
Why? It's the truth. What, you think gravity prevents pregnancy?
Oh, no.
Exactly, see? So what am I saying that's wrong?
Why do I have to say this?
Why not? It is important for the future youth to understand the importance of not believing in gravity. So, like, can you say it?
Gravity does not prevent pregnancy.
High five.
I have no idea what you guys are talking about.
We are talking about pregnancy. Nice ass, by the way.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that is not... You're playing tennis again. It's got muscle and it's well done. Anyway, we're back to talking about Akechi, right? Yeah, we're talking about Akechi. Welcome to my life. It is one giant sequence of Confidant events. Where was I? Something about Akechi in a Meido cafe. Right. So 1 in a million, he turns... And of course she closes the door. She's sick of me. She's like, get the fuck out of here. See, that works. You gotta throw a decoy, and now we can go back to real talk. You know, she thinks we're talking about that. See? You gotta think. Anyway, so 1 in a million, he turns up at the one stall, right, where no one else goes, and we just so happen to be because it's really quiet. And a day early, mind you. And then he's like, oh, well, would you look at that? The whole crew is here. Or he says something along those lines, like everyone's here or some shit. And I'm like, the fuck you mean everyone is here? You know what I mean? It is one of those throwaway lines that if you pick up on it, you're kind of like, what? But if you don't pick up on it, it's kind of like, oh, no big deal. Even though it is a fucking big deal. And then, of course, Makoto. Well, you can't blame her. She's not the sharpest tool in the shed. She's just like, yeah, I'm gonna pressure Akechi. And then he's like, yeah, well, I know who the Phantom Thieves are. And we're like, Nani? And we just so happen to be on the railing. We're the only ones in the freaking school that aren't sitting down in the chairs, mind you. Like a bunch of idiots all grouped up together. And then we just basically get L'd in front of the school assembly. We basically get L'd. We get the whole Kira L dynamic going off without a hitch. And then we find out that we literally disappeared in front of, what was it, a corporate government-y building with CCTV in broad daylight. Now, I'm sorry, but I remember the first or second time we went to a palace, I asked the question, what the fuck happens to our bodies? Do we just stand there and be like, huh? Because that's what happens when we go into the Velvet Room, right? We'll just stay there and we're like spaced out. But apparently when we go into a palace, we disappear. Oh, okay. So that's why we go to the alleyway, right? Because no one goes in alleyways. Except thoughts. Anyways, so what do? Oh, we just go in front of a fucking company building with thousands of employees and disappear in broad daylight. Why? Now you might say, oh, these guys don't know anything about anything. I'm sorry, but Makoto was there too, and she's got half a brain. What? Why? We're stupid. It's like we want to get caught. So that's what happened last time, which you guys are probably aware of because you were probably there. But that's just me, that my memory coming back after a week. Kuma, if you can remember all the way in the beginning, after Anne awakens, you see them phase back into reality. Well, like, I can remember lots of things, but I can't remember the most minute of details. Like, that's the tricky thing. So that's the thing. We're a bunch of idiots. Clearly. He knows everything. Well, no shit. Oh yeah, and Ryuji for the first time in his whole life said the F word. Now, if this was YouTube, we'd be demonetized by now. And then we listened to the lyrics of this song, and it was just amazing. Now, let me double check where we are in the Confidants. We're 9. We can't control these two. Wait, we're ranked 6 with Makoto? How'd that happen? And we're 5 with Yusuke. Well, that's a thing. And we're 6 with Akechi, of course. At this point, like, he might as well buy us dinner. I mean, like, at this point. We're 7 with Gun Daddy. That's cool. He's a cool bloke. And where we at with Hifumi? 7. And we're 9 with Political Daddy. And of course, Saya Bachika Wow Wow, we can't control that one. And of course, with Dr. Eisen, we're 9. So I think we're doing pretty well for Confidants. We just need to make sure that our next Sunday is spent with Political Daddy.
Write something.
It's the only chance we've got. It was Akechi's birthday on June 2nd. Wish him a happy birthday. You know what I found funny about that? On Twitter, Atlas Japan said it's Akechi's birthday on June the 2nd and said, wish Akechi a happy birthday. And then Atlas West is like, oh shit, we forgot it was his birthday. Yesterday was Akechi's birthday. Wish him happy birthday. And I'm just like, what's your marketing department doing? Does your marketing department actually play its own games? Because I follow a bunch of gaming companies like Spike Chunsoft, and anytime there's a character's birthday, they're always like on top of it. Like, tomorrow is this character's birthday. Meanwhile, Atlas is like, oh shit, we forgot that one of the main characters that everyone loves from our biggest franchise is having a birthday. It was yesterday. Wish him a belated happy birthday. I'm like, at this point, you should have just skipped it. Like, you fucked up. Like, save yourself face and say that you tried to post it and it didn't work. There was an error or something. Don't be like, oh, wish him a belated... Who the fuck wishes someone a belated birthday? It's like saying, oh, happy Mother's Day yesterday, mum. Or like, your anniversary. Oh, happy belated anniversary. Like, you're gonna get stabbed either way. Like, you're fucked. Like, you know, you've lost 10 Confidant points as it is. Like, you can't sugarcoat it. It just looks pathetic because you're coming late. It shows that you forgot. Like, if you're gonna try to squirm your way out of it, At least say you sent the message. Oh, you didn't receive it? Oh shit. What happened? You know what I mean? They'll be like, oh shit, it was yesterday. Like if you're handing in an assignment, right? And you're like, oh, I'm submitting it late. It was due yesterday. No. Be like you submitted it. Say you submitted it and it didn't go in. You're more likely to get off scot-free than submitting it late. Or do what I do. Right-click, open the file as a notepad, delete several lines of code so the file's corrupt, upload it anyway that's incomplete. They're gonna say it's corrupted, and then just upload it late anyway. That's how you give yourself a free extension. Like, come on, guys. Come on, guys. You're better than this. You're better than this. You're better than this. Rand counter. Alright, well that was a little bit of a... Akechi's birthday is on Pride Month. Pride Month is March in Australia. The Mardi Gras is in March. So that was 3 months ago. I don't know why in the rest of the world it's June. Why do we have it in March and you have it in June? How does that make sense? That makes zero sense. Why is Australia like different? Oh, because why not? Oh, okay.
Yep.
Okay, what about my plant?
Nice.
Looks pretty healthy. Good shit. All right, it's Wednesday evening. We just went to the school festival. I don't even know why I'm saving the game. I haven't done anything. I just stood here for 20 minutes. Maybe that's why we're in 1 hour 45 minutes, because we're not actually playing the game. And Morgana's sleeping, which means we can't do anything. Can we get our slave, I mean girlfriend, to make us some shit? Of course we can't, because slavery is wrong. Apparently. Unless you're Joker, of course. It's not a relationship. It's slavery. There's no love. It's not a relationship. FYI, Joker's a psychopath. That's why he has so many faces and masks. He doesn't have a soul. Calling it now.
Well then.
Let's call it a day and go to bed. Sleep. Atlas does a Friday spotlight event every Friday called Atlas Faithful.
That concludes the speech given by Representative Masayoshi Shido, who may be forming a new party.
Oh boy, it's Germany 1937 all over again.
We now resume our coverage of the Phantom Thieves, the suspects for Mr. Okumura's death and others. The police have designated the Phantom Thieves as the country's most wanted fugitives.
I'm not even gonna comment.
And have decided to reward anyone with information leading to the capture of the Phantom Thieves.
Look.
Those who provide information will be offered a reward of 30 million yen.
That's $300,000. And in Japan, the average wage is about $20,000 to $30,000. So they're effectively getting offered 25 years of their annual wages. They could basically retire on that. They could basically buy a house in Japan for that, in a non-congested city. You wouldn't be able to buy it in Tokyo or Osaka, but basically in another city in the suburbia, you'd be able to buy a house for that.
And considering the high amount, it shows how extraordinary the situation has become.
So just to give you some context, they're basically offering them enough to buy a fucking house.
Reward money will be supplied by the police and the families of the victims. Further,
Oh, the families of the victims. Yeah, the most recent victim can probably buy out half of Japan. Why is the reward so low? Think about it for a minute. Maybe because Haru doesn't actually want to pay for it. You on mobile or something? Because it's showing for 100 for everyone else. Wow.
If I report you to the police and they arrest you, I supposedly get 30 million yen for it.
Supposedly, but how far do you think you can make it to the phone before I start stabbing you in the back? Your move, old man. That's insane. You gotta report us? Only if we get caught.
I hope you understand the situation you're in.
No, we didn't get partner yet. We're applied. But like I said last week, we're reapplying after this weekend because they told us they want to see our viewer numbers for a little while longer to make sure we stay above the limit. So we're going to get as many people on these streams as possible and reapply. Woo! We got a new subscriber! Welcome! Welcome! Ernie. Am I reading it correctly? Welcome, Ernie.
Even people who didn't have an interest before will be on the lookout for the Phantom Thieves.
Enjoy your emojis and ad-free breaks. Oh, and thank you for the follow. Did you pop over from the YouTube channel? Or did you just join from Twitch? How'd you find us? Because I might recognize your name if you tell me your YouTube name. I might be able to recognize your name. I think I'm gonna head out. Have fun. Yeah, see you, Christian. Have fun. Stay spoiler free. Enjoy the game. Enjoy the game. Ah, you're from YouTube. Okay, that makes sense. You don't mind if I ask what your screen name on YouTube is, do you? You don't have to tell me if you don't want to. You don't have to tell me if you don't want to. You've got snacks. It's gonna be a good night. Oh, hell yeah, it's gonna be a good night. It's gonna be the best of Friday nights for me.
And it'll happen every day, even at school. Why did this happen?
I don't know. I'm sorry. There was no choice. I didn't know it would. You never watch a stream? You only watch the vids? Oh, then you're in for a treat.
I see. Well, how do I put this? I'm sorry I didn't realize it. It's also my responsibility that this happened.
Grab a coffee, Kaiseron, man. Grab a coffee, bro.
All I can do now is give you shelter.
Ah, he's aiding and abetting a criminal. I love it. He's a bro. He's a bro. Remember what they say. Families that slay together, stay together.
Just don't become desperate and do something reckless, all right?
Well, Akuma is most dangerous when cornered. I know. Don't worry.
I won't sell you out. As long as you're here, there's nothing to worry about.
That's a bro and a half.
I feel bad about what we've done to the chief. I'm responsible too.
Whoa! Valid also subscribed. No, wait. Ernie gifted a sub. Oh, thank you, man. Thank you. Thank you. Man, this is within the last 3 minutes. Whoa. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Just a big FYI, since 2 people have already subscribed, if 2 people donate 100 bits or more, that's actually going to trigger a sub-train. Oh wow, you gave out 5. Is that going to trigger a sub-train? I have no idea. Because you gifted out 5 at once. I hope that actually starts a sub-train. Oh my god, he gifted out 5 at once. I don't know if that's going to spark a sub-train because he did it in one go. If you did it separately, it would have triggered a sub-train. Thank you. Thank you. Just letting you guys know in future, if you do them separately and you do 4, it will trigger a sub-train. But because it was in one go, it counts it as one thing. So it counts your subscription as one, the 5 as a separate one. Just letting you guys know, in case you wanted to get emojis from sub-trains. But thank you, thank you, thank you. I know, I just found out. It's bullshit, I know.
Did you see that reward?
I know, I know.
Perhaps we put too much pressure on them.
I know, it's pretty bullshit. I think it requires 4 people, not 3. Or it might be 4 separate events, I don't know. I just know it didn't trigger the train this time. And the train has to be within 5 minutes, so the first sub happened in 3. Well, 3 minutes ago.
The Phantom Thieves have become public enemy number 1.
I hate this piece of shit, by the way.
Exactly.
You see, what I find funny, this guy was doing exactly what this guy is doing, you know, whoever he's talking to the principal, who was doing it to Makoto. So the principal was fucking over Makoto, who got fucked over by the SIU director. What makes the SIU director think he's not gonna get fucked over? Like, and thank you, Kaiseron. Thank you, Kaiseron. Alright, my god, he already donated 100. Alright, if someone else does that within the next minute, it might start a hype train. I'm worried because it says 5 minutes ago, but it doesn't really matter. But I don't get what the logic is behind this, because there's a pattern of people getting fucked over by the other one. Why does he think he's not going to get fucked over? Because clearly, you've demonstrated there's no loyalty in this hierarchy. There's absolutely no loyalty here. So why wouldn't he get fucked over?
That will be when their curtain falls.
I have a feeling he's going to get fucked over big time. He's going to get fucked over.
Hey, great!
Akechi suggested they go to school, right? Yeah, but let's not. There's been too many mental shutdowns as it is. I'll probably be the end of us if we start sniffing around now. But 30 million yen, man. Let me just dream a little. Rats everywhere. Rats everywhere. Maybe he feels super important. Yo, you seen the news? I had braced myself for this possibility. Actually, having a wanted notice out for us feels kind of weird. I'm not sure we're going to get away this time. Our backs are truly against the wall now. Discussing it here won't do us any good though. Let's talk more in person. You should be at work? This is work. You're working on chilling. He got Epsteined? Oh man, everyone's getting Epsteined. Funny little thing, did you guys realize that earlier this week Hillary Clinton was in court trying to fight against having to testify about Benghazi? She's going to have to testify in September 2020 because her appeal earlier this week got shut down. And that happened the day after the riot started. And there's also going to be testimony about Obamagate later next week. Interesting. We're wanted now?
And the reward's 30 million yen? What is this, a comic book?
I know, right? Talk about having a bounty on your head in Japan.
It feels so unrealistic I can't help but laugh.
We're finally being treated as actual criminals.
Hey, you're Slav. You should, get used to it. We're always treated as criminals.
I'm positive now.
Someone take this screenshot and take it out of context. You know exactly what I'm thinking of. That's what you get for not listening to Hachan's warning, Makoto. Hey, is it possible to get sponsored by a condom brand on stream? I mean, I know female streamers are getting sponsored by Pornhub, so why can't I get sponsored by, a condom company? It only makes sense. I know, people are going, Kuma! Sorry, ladies. Wait, why am I saying sorry?
Remember all of those what-ifs I mentioned before? All of this was truly set up. How President Okumura ranked first, the Fad before that, even Medjed.
I find it funny that Danganronpa started with a parade, which was a bunch of students protesting and burning down the school. What if Junko Enoshima is behind all this?
It was all to make the Phantom Thieves famous. On top of that, we were lured to target Okumura. Yeah.
Hook, line, and sinker.
The enemy likely planned to lay the blame on us from the start, after we gained popularity.
We got played.
Then what about everything we've done until now? Are the people whose hearts we changed and thought were corrupt actually not?
No, I'm pretty sure they were corrupt.
No, because of Yusuke and I, the Madarame and Kaneshiro cases were coincidental. Wasn't that the case with Kamoshida, too? Considering what happened with the rankings, only the previous target would have been used to lure us.
True.
What a cheap trick to use.
Cheap? It's nothing of the sort. There's the fake medjet and the site's altercation. They might have even engineered the fat around us. So much time and effort has been put into this. President Okumura probably wasn't their only target.
We're eating this hook, line, and sinker. We're going after Sire that's been planted as the next target. So we have the sneaking suspicion that they're planting targets for us, yet we're going forth with the next target because we don't have a choice. If we don't stop Sire, she's gonna catch us. If we stop Sire, we're doing what they want. We're kind of fucked. Like, no matter which way you slice and dice it, we're behind a rock in a tough place. Like, we're screwed.
Perhaps they intend to place all blame of past and future psychotic breakdowns on our group.
Even though the psychotic breakdown started before the Phantom Thieves were a thing. But then again, public. Bah. Like...
That's why I said we shouldn't jump into things so carelessly.
I actually agree with Yusuke on this one. He's got a cool head.
What, so this is my fault? Even you agreed to it in the end.
Alright, Naruto, pipe down.
And there was that thing with Haru at the time. How are we supposed to ignore that, huh?
Hey, don't blame Sakura-chan.
I'm sorry. This was all because I one-sidedly decided that my father was a criminal.
Or is she Sakura-chan? I don't know who's Sakura-chan anymore.
All I could think about was my fiancé. If I had only been able to cope with it more calmly.
No, Haru is definitely Hinata. Haru is definitely Hinata.
Haru?
Maybe Makoto's Sakura.
It's not Haru's fault. I should have spoken up too when Principal Kobayakawa died.
I don't know who the fuck Anne is, though. I don't know, let's not do that game. It's gonna get too complex. Plus, I didn't pay enough attention to Naruto in the first place. I'm sorry, I binged I started watching Shippuden. I got up to episode 20. It was one of the first animes I watched the sub, so I really didn't pay attention to the subtitles, but the fight scenes were awesome. Then when I figured out that Shippuden was like after Naruto, I went back and rewatched all like 400 episodes of Naruto within a month. Literally like a crash course of Naruto in one go. And then went back to Shippuden, not paying attention. So I didn't pay any attention. Then they started dubbing it and I started watching the dub. Don't hate me. Like, watching sub for the first time, you miss half the shit.
Damn it!
Now do One Piece? No! No! I watched Dragon Ball Z growing up. I watched Naruto. I watched Bleach. I'm not going for the trifecta. No! 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 I just got a girlfriend. I'm not losing her too.
This is bullshit! God! Fuck!
Wow. Ryuji almost said it.
Ah!
Wow. Ryuji's like... He's definitely Naruto. He loses his cool so much.
Ryuji!
Like, the F word just wants to come out. Let it out, bro.
Taking out your frustration on things doesn't help anyone.
Why does she sound like she's almost crying?
Hey, what do you think?
I think we get the car battery.
Why did we lose? What did we do wrong?
They baited us. We lost sight of our goal. They baited us. It's as simple as that.
It's probably because we weren't acting like ourselves.
What do you mean?
Agreed.
Is it because we were infighting? Because that's always a problem.
At the time, we only cared about the opinion of the general public.
So we basically sold out our morals for popularity. We Logan Paul'd it, didn't we?
Yeah, that really is it. I was so caught up in making a name for ourselves. I'm such an idiot! I became a phantom thief because I hated those same kinds of adults!
To think we had begun clinging onto fame and a place to belong that our eyes had become clouded.
So poetic.
We were meant to be the righteous phantom thieves, but we lost sight of our original cause. I'm so irritated with myself. Makoto.
Damn it. I know that we've been set up, and that I was a complete idiot too. But still, it's so damn frustrating!
Okay, I get it. Everybody is sad and frustrated and feels shit about the situation. But sitting here feeling sorry for ourselves does absolutely nothing. So how about we get the whiteboard of wisdom and start listing things we can do to fix the situation.
Of course I want to do something about this!
Yeah. We'll be in deep water at this rate. However, we have no idea who we're up against, and whether they're an individual or an organization.
Furthermore, they must be in a position of power, or have powerful backers if they can go so far.
Are we really a match for this?
The wild card in all of this is Akechi. That's the real wild card. I say we do what he wants on the condition that he comes with us. Because I feel uncomfortable going into a palace and having Akechi roam around who's capable of going in and out. Like, fuck you. You want us to do this? You go with us. If it's a trap, well, I smash your testicles with a hammer. Right? Like...
Should we end this now?
We can't. We're being blackmailed.
I mean, things might get worse for everyone.
Too fucking late now.
Hey, what should we do?
This is what I love. When everything goes to shit, everyone panics. And it's usually in times of crisis, the leaders get more calm and more focused. Whereas the people that aren't leaders just lose their shit. They lose their minds. We'll overcome this. We haven't lost yet. Let's turn the tables. Let's turn the... Wait, we haven't lost yet.
Yeah. Running away with our tails between our legs is exactly what they want. We'd be dumping everything we stand for just to save our own asses.
Well, we can't do that either because we have Akechi, but anyway.
I see.
I take back what I just said. I can't let it end like this.
That is the Slav way.
Absolutely not like this.
There's the little Slav gremlin I knew.
Looks like we're settled on what we want to do. All that's left is how we go about it.
The goal should be the same, the execution should be flexible. That's usually how it works. That's why you usually leave it up to the squad leaders to decide the approach. You give them the objective, you give them the intel, and they decide the approach. You're not supposed to micromanage all your units. That's how you fuck up a military. Just look at Stalin and Hitler. They fucked the war on both fronts. You gotta trust your leaders.
Yeah.
Futaba Slavkura. No, but yeah, I hear what you guys are saying about the dubs. They're very fitting for the characters. Especially Joker. 100%.
Hey, it's me. About me yelling earlier.
I'm actually reading the chat. I'm just not responding to each individual comment. Because I can't. It gets annoying for people watching the LP.
Being framed and the added bounty. It all felt like such bullshit. I lost it. I'm sorry.
It's cool, bro. Happens to all of us. I know how you feel. I wouldn't say I don't mind because you're just promoting that behavior. You should just say I know how you feel because that way you're empathizing with him because he's confiding in you. You're a friend, but also at the same time you're keeping the group together because you're a leader in the situation.
You too? It is confusing. We're wanted criminals now. maybe I haven't changed at all since that time we went up against Kamoshida. I wanted to be a Phantom Thief because I thought even someone like me could be a hero.
Admit it, you wanted to get chicks, but now it's bigger than that and the chicks don't matter.
It made me so happy to be depended on. Guess it all went straight to my head.
Ryuji's feeling bad about yelling because of what his father was like. Well, unfortunately, we become our parents in one way or another.
I thought I could do anything if it was for justice, but that'd make me no different from our targets.
This reminds me of something that was said in Code Geass, where Lelouch basically says, he says something along the lines of, if you use evil in order to overcome evil, does justice prevail? And it's basically, what was the word for it? It was pretty much rigged in that in order to defeat an evil with evil, you become an evil. Evil prevails no matter what you do. So the means sometimes is just as important as the goal.
I called them shitbags, but I must be the shittiest of shitbags. I can't even joke about it.
You can still change. Things will turn around. You're going to give up?
You're right. I can start by changing who I am now. Thanks. I feel like I can think straight now. Oh, I scared Haru and Futaba, didn't I? I'll have to apologize to them soon. See ya.
If I could pick an anime I could rewatch again, with no memory of it. Ooh, Code Geass would be up there. Death Note would be up there. Cowboy Bebop would be up there because that ending was extraordinary. But I think Death Note was more of a thrill ride than Cowboy Bebop. Cowboy Bebop was a lot of fun to watch, but then it really went up. Those three sort of come to me, but there might be a few more. It's sort of something I would have to think about a long time, but those three really stick out. Got a message from Akechi-kun. He wants us to gather at LeBlanc tomorrow after school. Well, thanks for inviting yourself to my home! Who does he think he is, trying to boss us around like that? Tomorrow? That's sudden. This is directly after the reward announcement. There must be a calculated reason for this too. We'll be okay, right? We'll manage. I mean, no matter what you do, you gotta stop people from losing their shit. So, if the leader loses their shit, the squad's gonna fall apart. As a leader, it is your responsibility to not lose your shit. Because people are depending on you. So, if you are not solid, and you're not keeping your cool, you're not doing your job. Even if you're breaking up on the inside, you're supposed to keep your cool, because your team's depending on you. That's the burden of leadership. That's why the captain goes down with the ship. It's your job. We'll manage. Yeah, we're going to overcome this together. Regardless, I don't want anyone disturbing our peace anymore. It's Akechi's home too. Remember when you welcomed him home and said, honey, I'm home? He doesn't pay the rent. He doesn't wash the dishes. He ain't his home. He's a visitor. Regardless, I don't want anyone disturbing our peace anymore. Let's go about this calmly. We'll see you all tomorrow.
We've reached a crucial moment. There's no point fretting about it now, though. Let's just stay calm and wait for tomorrow.
Neither do you, Kuma. Yeah, but the government does, so Jiburo gets paid for keeping us. So he's doing it for the money.
Okay.
We can't let things end here. We need to figure out who's behind everything. Find the true culprit, decide on Akechi joining.
Let's do it.
Well, it doesn't really sound like I have a choice. I'm literally getting blackmailed. Alright, it's Thursday evening. The cat's on its ass, which means we can go out. Which means we can probably call Kawakami. Can we order shit from the dodgy place?
Focus.
Wait, do I have money? Ooh, I barely have enough money. We need to go to Mementos. Is that what we said last week, that we would go to Mementos? Because, like, we're almost broke. Wait a minute. Did we get the thingy from Hifumi? So it's all coming back to me. We got the thing from me. Yeah, we've got the Mementos quest from Hifumi. I just realized we were blackmailed almost every single palace. Kamoshida? Or was his name what was his name? The first guy, the asshole, that's voiced by DC Douglas. That was Shiho and Anne. Kind of blackmail. The second one was the artist dude because Anne was gonna get looted. The third one was the guy that's rich because Makoto. God damn it. Wait a minute. The first one we get Anne because she's involved. The second one we get Yusuke because he's involved. The third one we get Makoto because she's involved. The fourth one we get... Who did we get? Did we get Haru? Because she's involved. The fifth one we get Akechi? Because he's sort of involved with Sai? No, fifth one was Futaba. No, third one was Futaba. My bad. And then we got Haru. Yeah, involved. Huh. There's a pattern. Huh. Indeed. Alright, now let's put our slave to work. Let's first check out the shady commodities. Alright, fuck. I am too broke for this shit. I'm gonna have to skip on this for now. Remember Kasumi? Does that even count as a palace? Like, that was like a 30-minute adventure. That was a Rick and Morty episode of a palace. Let's be real for a minute. Wait, whose fucking palace was that? Was that her palace? Maybe.
Okay.
Why was her palace the stadium? Is that because that's where the difficulty in her life is? Treasure trap? Might need this. Let's try and make some of these.
Yeah.
Hi.
Oh crap, I haven't seen the most recent Rick and Morty episode. I might have to start doing those on Patreon because some of them are really good. I'm still waiting for the Cthulhu episode. I'm so pissed. They've been teasing that since the first episode, and I have yet to see Cthulhu in a Rick and Morty episode. Like, I'm killing myself.
I'll just add this.
Alright, it's Thursday. Let's go spend some time with people. I think we were gonna go to Mementos, weren't we? How many Mementos requests do we have? 1, 2, 3. So what the F am I supposed to do in this scenario? Can I go outside?
Hey!
Maybe have a think about tomorrow. Of course I can't go outside. Then what the F am I supposed to do with my life? What are my social stats looking like? Alright, this screen is so confusing. I go in my stats. I go to my stats again. Then I go to my social stats. And I maxed out everything. So what am I doing with my life? Can we call another girlfriend over while Kawakami's making us stuff? Like, at this point. Fine, let's go read a book.
Hey!
Thanks to the book on speed reading, I can read. Swordsman, Flowerpedia, Batting Science, we don't really care about that. Zorro, Internet Crimes, Skytree, Photo Guidebook of Shrines. Are shrines good, or is it good for fishing? Guide on specials on planetariums, Musty Pages, Wise Men's Words, Tidying the Heart, Unique Tastes, magazine showcasing dating spots geared towards adults. Is that good for us? Obscure spots alike, basic aspiring. Alright, what should we read? Why are you saying billiards? We can't do billiards. We can't go outside. Why do people keep saying billiards? This makes me not want to do billiards by how many people are mentioning it. Like, I'm getting PTSD. Read the Medjed Menace to improve your dates with Futaba. I don't really want to date Futaba. Outside spots? Tokyo Skytree, hidden in the big city. Shrines? The nightlife one. Alright, let's do it. Here we go, nightlife. Alright, nightlife it is.
Hey!
Seaside Park. You already know about the park. Seems kind of pointless.
Alright.
I finished reading. What? The APCs of crafting, the walk obscure spots, guidebook, popular and obscure. Alright, let's try this.
Hey!
Tells you about Nakano, right? You already know. Seriously, then why am I able to read? Okay, god damn it. What is something that we haven't done then? This is rigged. A book on the old district reborn thanks to the new Tokyo Sky Tree. Alright, shrines. Let's do that one. A Bible for shrine lovers.
Wow.
Meiji Shrine, huh? Seems like a mystical place. I swear I've been here. This is the one with the stores outside. Wait, didn't we go here on one of our Confidant things anyway? It's famous spiritual spot, well known for walking paths. Quiet places like this seem nice. I bet you'd really be able to relax if you took someone there with you. Nice.
Oh.
You finished reading Tokyo Shrines. Apparently the Meiji Shrine has its own train station. That's how popular the place is. Dun, 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 dun. We can go to a shrine. A verdant oasis in the city, home to the vast grounds of Meiji Shrine. The busiest New Year shrine in all of Japan. Has a reputation as a power spot. Isn't this also very close to Tokyo Tower? Or am I mistaking it with something else?
All right.
You know, you could take someone there with you. Though I guess you could always go alone if you wanted to pray or make a wish for something. I guess we should go to sleep. Staying up too late isn't healthy. Oh my god, I'm gone and going to sleep. The shrine helps with confidant points, but it spends time. It's a sub for Chihaya if she's not there.
Hi!
Yeah. Thank you for waiting. Here you go. Treasure trap. Alright, see ya. Hopefully this comes in handy when we need the treasure thingy. I'm really hoping. We're gonna have to do some mementos. I think that's what we said last week. We need to get Sire's thingy. We need mementos to do the request so we can do the Hifumi thing.
An issue in which criminals do whatever they want under the name of justice cannot be left alone.
You know, if this was in Belgrade, Serbia, the probability of him being shot would roughly be 96%.
Only now does the government speak of taking countermeasures. But their actions are too little, too late. The government as it stands has been left behind the times. It is obsolete. We don't have to go down with a sinking ship. We have the power to change this. Let us end this chaos through my hands and yours.
I love how it says my hands and yours and not our hands. Clearly there's a divide. I am the master, you idiots are the servants. Like, just pay attention to the language people use. They obviously show what they're really thinking. It's not us. It's not our country. It's my country and yours. It's like, your country, huh?
He's a politician of the ruling party, isn't he?
I heard they're splitting up to form a new party, so an election might come before the year's end.
I've watched enough documentaries on pre-World War II to know where this is going.
I'm gonna vote this time for sure. This man has my support.
You haven't voted until now? That's problematic as a member of society, you know.
Politics just never interested me before. But this politician seems pretty amazing.
Bah! Bah!
He's passionate and thinks of the future. I mean, someone like that should be prime minister.
Bah! Bah!
I'm definitely voting for him.
Bah! Bah!
Well, I suppose that makes sense, since the other politician seems so unreliable.
Bah! Bah! I am an NPC. I do as I am commanded.
When you say that you want us to cooperate with you, what exactly do you intend us to do?
Why does this feel so weird? I love how he's standing like that. He's literally doing this. He's like, I am calm. I am like Trump. I am like Chad. Like, he's literally doing the Trump thing. Look what he's doing. He's literally, look, whenever Trump is sitting, he's always doing this. It's so he's not moving his hands, so he appears in control. Just look at what Putin's doing. Putin just doesn't give a fuck. Fucking ex-KGB motherfucker.
That's a good question. But might I have a cup of coffee first?
I love how he deflects the question. That is a good question. Can I get a cup of coffee first so I can have enough time to think about how to answer? By which time you've hopefully forgotten to ask about it.
Quit effing around!
Did you get an hour of me just making sheep sounds? I don't know. Is that an ASMR video or something? Kuma sheep sounds. People just watch that to go to sleep, counting Kuma sheep.
Please keep this short.
There's a bounty for information in addition to the arrest warrant. Those are quite desperate measures.
Seriously, I never took you for the type that needs the money.
I'm referring to Sai-san's actions. I assume all of you are at your wits' end as well.
I like how he says as well, implying that he is also at his wits' end. And I love how the cat has a chair, but Joker doesn't. We could clearly see the hierarchy here. But then again, Joker is one of the only people standing up, and so is Akechi, which puts him in a position of power. But neither Joker or Yusuke are stupid enough to sit down. So they're basically equals in this. So I love that Joker is the protagonist, but on the right you've got Yusuke that is not a protagonist, but he's going toe-to-toe with the protagonist and the main antagonist right now. Like, I haven't been giving Yusuke enough credit.
She must be considerably vexed if she's gone that far.
Maybe she just needs to get laid. I volunteer as tribute.
Make headlines with the arrest warrant, then use incentives to get testimonies. It's not a bad method.
The police have nothing on us. There's no way they can make an arrest.
This is Japan after all, with a 99.8 conviction rate. They could arrest you with absolutely no evidence and you'd still be found guilty. Fuck that shit.
True. I'm the only one who's ascertained your true identities.
I wouldn't even bother threatening him. He's too smart for that.
However, the groundwork for fabricating testimonies and concocting a culprit are underway.
We don't care about that self-gratification. Get on with it.
I swear Yusuke is a mixture of Virgil and, what's his name from Bleach? Uryu? Because of the hairstyle, but the way he uses that katana is very Virgil. He does some of the Virgil moves with it, which is very Virgil.
I'll be blunt.
Hmm?
I'm thinking of triggering a change of heart in Sai-san. I've already discovered that she has a palace.
How skinny is Akechi? Jesus Christ. Someone give the boy a cheeseburger.
Huh? Really?
I'll change your heart for free. Just give me your contact details.
Is this to prevent the investigation agency's recklessness?
See, he's on point. Everyone's like, huh? Really? And Yusuke's like, I've already thought about this. Holy shit, I haven't been appreciating him enough. Seriously, I feel like a dick.
Precisely.
Seriously, he's going toe-to-toe with Akechi here. Everyone else is like, huh? For real? And he's like literally going toe-to-toe with him here.
Still, there's no need to change her heart just for that.
Shut up, Anne.
Indeed. It's hard to believe that a single person can fabricate all that.
How much you would have bet if Joker wasn't around, Yusuke would be the de facto leader of the organization. He's probably second in command. Like, let's face it here. The rest of the team isn't exactly... I can't say anything because it's 4 females and 1 other guy, but let's face it, the rest of them are kind of like... They're either not smart enough or can't keep a cool head enough. Yusuke's got both the intellect and the sort of resolve to be a leader. Just saying. Ryuji's too much passion. Makoto's not enough... Yeah.
Unfortunately, that's not the case. What if I told you that those around her would turn a blind eye to false evidence?
Doesn't surprise me. A lot of cops in the world would. I'm not banging on cops here, but there's a lot of bad cops. I've seen it firsthand.
You saying the police would do such a thing?
Yeah, like they'll arrest someone and take the keys out of their personal possessions, not document it, enter the premises and plant evidence. And say, oh, it was unlocked and the door was partially open.
It seems they're more trusted than I thought. Their priority is settling the situation. They don't care who the supposed culprit is.
Yeah, because their KPIs in arrest and a conviction has nothing to do with justice. It's the same here in Australia.
No!
completely rotten.
Yeah, see why the people actually like the Yakuza in Japan?
My objective is to find the true culprit. That must be the case for all of you too.
This is gonna go horribly bad. Because where we get arrested wasn't a casino, that was a fucking police station. That was the police station. We're basically gonna get arrested at the police station going into Sire's palace. The question is, did we change her heart before we got arrested? Everything banks on this. Because if her heart isn't changed, we're fucked. If it is changed, we might have a way out.
However, the current situation is extremely bad.
If worst comes to worst, someone unrelated will be set up as the culprit, huh?
See, the one thing I don't get is, what does Akechi get out of this? He can't have a hard-on for justice that much that he's willing to risk so much in order to get justice. Like, what's your angle here? Why do you love justice so much? Did someone murder your parents and they got away with it because there wasn't justice? Like, what's the go here? Where's the trauma? What's the sob story? What's your motivation? I literally don't know his fucking motivation. If I don't know what's motivating him, what's driving him, I can't predict his actions. And if I can't predict someone's actions, I can never trust them. I need to know them. I need to be able to think how they would think.
Our only solution to this is to make Sai-san come to her senses.
I don't like it. It makes me uneasy. He's intelligent and I don't know his motives.
If she's in her right mind, she can stop this situation. Her sense of justice wouldn't allow it.
Kuma, rethink Akechi's confidant. I don't think it's him liking us sexually. He's had a hard-on for justice prior to that.
So that's why.
The truth will be covered up, and an innocent civilian's life will be destroyed.
But whose life was destroyed? Why does this mean so much to you? Was it your parents? Was it you? Was it mommy or dad? It's gotta be something. No one is this hell-bent on justice without injustice being served on them. Which is why people go into positions of power to, dominate others, because they've been disempowered while growing up. The kids that are getting picked on in the schoolyard end up becoming the cops to put the bullies in line, even though the bullies end up becoming managers and they don't get put in the line anyway. So it's a vicious, self-perpetuating cycle. Humanity's fucked.
I can't allow such a thing to happen. My own ethics won't stand for it.
Is anyone gonna ask the question why?
I mean, I guess I can understand how you feel.
No, you're just projecting your own beliefs and agreeing with him. That's dangerous.
And changing Sai-san's heart will be to protect her as well.
So you're interested in protecting her. Why does she mean so much to you?
How do you mean?
If the true culprit were to learn that she's responsible for the investigation, what would happen?
Oh, right. She'd get Epsteined.
I'm certain they'll aim for her life. She's the perfect target to place blame on the Phantom Thieves.
Yeah, I'm very uneasy about all this.
So how about it?
By the
Will
way,
you agree to my plan?
By the way, when I theorycraft, I don't read the chat because I'm always worried about spoilers, so I always read a little bit later when the mods have had a chance to delete spoilers. I gotta play it safe, guys.
Even though you're particular about being just, you're willing to get your hands dirty?
See what I mean? Yusuke's on top of this.
It can't be helped in order to ascertain the truth.
I love how Yusuke just pulls up the point that I'm talking about.
There is also one more merit in changing Sai-san's heart. She'll be a fine warning to others not to meddle with you any further.
Whoa! 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 Did you hear the tone of that? Did you hear the tone of that? Did you hear the fucking tone of that?
They can't go public if someone in the investigation has a change of heart. It'd show their corruption.
So basically you don't want to get rid of us.
All that's left from there is for me to discover the identity of the true culprit.
This whole setup relies on a lot of trust. And you've got blackmail on us, and we know nothing about you. Where's the trust, amigo? Like, this makes me very uneasy. This could just as likely be a trap. Either that or I'm paranoid.
What do you mean?
Oh, shut up, man.
You're gonna tell us to announce our disbandment once the real culprit is arrested, aren't you?
Why? He just said he's gonna protect us from the future. Why would he disband us?
As expected from a Nijima. So, what do you say? I don't think it's a bad deal for either of us.
Are you fucking with her or just being literal?
Makoto, what's your take on all this?
Just like his first confidant. It was a part of their deal? So what, we get to walk away from this for free? Scot-free?
It's a well-made plan. It even takes putting an end to our team into consideration.
I'm worried.
I'm flattered to hear that.
I'm worried. I'm worried. I never trust someone with a Jin Ichimaru smile. Like, I'm worried. I'm worried.
Why are you willing to do all this, Akechi-kun? Why do you seek justice?
Brains, ladies and gentlemen! Brains!
Because of sickening human beings.
He said sickening. And the music just stopped. Here we go. And he's got the pharaoh pose, which is a position of power. I'm very curious.
Yes. My contempt for such people drives my sense of justice.
Okay, what did they do?
It isn't some grand reason like society's sake or some lofty ideal.
Okay, at least you're being honest.
It's simply an absurd grudge and extremely personal.
Dude.
Oh, one of my favorite songs.
You know, doesn't he remind you of us?
True.
Yeah, like how some disgusting adult pissed him off.
Kuma, his bathhouse conversation. I don't remember.
We're similar,
I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I only remember the female confidant events, not the male ones.
Maybe that's why I thought that I could ask this of you all. Won't you cooperate with me on the mission to change Sai-san's heart?
You know a lot about Akechi from a confidant. It was said in the chat earlier. You learned that his mother got hers because his father had to do prostitution. His confidant name is Justice. He is Bayer. Oh, fuck! Single mother that had to work as a O. Oh. And he became as an investigator because he could never find out who real daddy was. It's the same reason why people become psychologists. They don't want to know who they are. Ooh. 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 Oh yeah, that also, right, yeah, now it's all coming back. Oh yeah, that explains the whole looking for daddy thing. Oh, right. Oh. Oh. Wow, that's one hell of a chip on your shoulder. And also explains your fashion sense, but one hell of a chip on your shoulder. Ew. It's funny how much our childhood affects us in adulthood. It's crazy. Very few people can actually realize the way they're programmed and reprogram themselves. So he's a byproduct of his own environment. We don't have a choice.
I was actually rather worried there. This mission can't succeed without your cooperation, after all.
The Phantom Thieves will be disbanded, and everything will work out. I pray it does.
Mako-chan. I'm okay. I never brought it up until now, but the reason I joined the Phantom Thieves is...
You wanted to change Big Sis's heart?
Because I wanted to change my sister's heart. I was hoping I wouldn't have to resort to it, though. I've also known for quite some time that she has a palace.
You checked?
Why didn't you tell us?
It was too selfish of a reason. Though I was too scared to look any further into it on my own.
Why don't we try going there now to scope the place out?
I like that he said we, because I wouldn't do it without him there.
A lot of this will be new to me, so I'd like to get myself accustomed to it too.
It's gonna be his first time. Don't worry, we'll be gentle.
I'm sorry, I actually have plans today.
Oh, rejection!
I see.
Come on, Kuma,
That's
wouldn't you
unfortunate.
check if you were suspicious? Oh yeah, my father would have had one of the biggest palaces, trust me. Trust me. My home was hell. My upbringing was hell. Not as bad as some people, but still pretty bad. So, yeah, I could see that. In terms of Makoto, her is mostly psychological. My one was psychological and physical, so, like, you know, fun times.
Will you tell your sister about this?
Hell no!
Of course not. It's just...
You seem awfully evasive today. Is something the matter?
I just can't make time today.
Is today the anniversary of your parents' death or something? You seem a little bit emotional. It is, isn't it? Mommy and Daddy died on this day, didn't they? You gotta let go. You gotta let go.
Let's call it a day then, and resume this tomorrow.
I'm a real asshole in real life.
I'm sorry, everyone. Wasn't Makoto acting a bit weird?
This is about a sister. You're imagining it. I wonder why.
Beats me. I hope it's just my imagination, though.
No, your gut instinct is usually very rarely wrong. You shouldn't ignore that.
Regardless, it all starts tomorrow. I hope this goes well.
Oh boy! Right. Oh god, we're not that far off, are we? We're like, what, 2 weeks off? A week, maybe? Oh shit!
A palace? In me?
What can I say?
Not only that, Goro Akechi?
I know, right? Your boy toy was there too.
Then the Phantom Thieves targeted me as per his advice?
Look, I would have targeted you regardless, because quite frankly, you're an 8 out of 10. But like, you know, the fact that he brought it up, I mean, 2 birds with 1 stone, right? I get rid of the blackmail, he owes me a favor, and I get to target you.
And he had already experienced the metaverse by the time of the Okumura case?
Yeah, he wasn't as innocent as you thought he was, huh? Well, what can I say? Beggars can't be choosers.
That can't be. I mean, he never said a word.
Well, to be fair, you had a gag in his mouth, so like, you know what I mean? Like, you probably weren't listening in the first place, and he was probably saying, yes, big sis.
Although, his attitude did change suddenly around that time.
Ah, yeah, well, probably did. He was hanging out with me. We were spending time in the bath, you know? What can I say? You were emotionally distant, and he had to go somewhere else. He stopped looking for a big sister and started looking for a big brother.
Akechi-kun kept quiet about the most important details, and my own sister may be a phantom thief?
Look, that's not entirely her fault, because, like, you know, this is me we're talking about, right?
If this is all true, I was out of the loop the entire time I led the investigation. What a joke.
Shh. It's not your fault. It's nobody's fault. You were just doing your best. I understand. I completely understand.
So you became convinced of another's existence through the 2 mental shutdown cases.
Uh-huh.
And if you were apprehended while falsely accused of those crimes, that villain would still be loose.
No shit, the murder started long before I got my powers.
That's why you targeted me? Not for your own preservation?
Look, I'm Slav. We don't have self-preservation. We charge at tanks with a knife. Do you believe me now?
Believe you? I'm just considering it as a possibility.
Look, honey, I've been nothing but honest with you, right? What about you? Fun fact, Akechi and Makoto was once planned to be bro and sis. This would have made his arc have a different tone. The little sibling stand up against the older sibling. Ooh!
Then again, if you wanted to evade capture, triggering my change of heart wouldn't guarantee anything. Your actions as phantom thieves would still be met with hostility.
What can I say? My blind emotion more than blinded my rationale and logic. What can I say? Emotion is a powerful thing.
No.
I know, right? I'm as shocked as you are. Me, feeling emotion. For a cop of all things. It's basically taboo for a Slav.
If this villain does exist and is setting up your group...
Ah, now you get it. He's probably in your palace right now, and you're in imminent danger of a shutdown. Oh god, if you die here and now, I'm absolutely fucked, aren't I? Look, Sayed, you gotta listen to me very fucking carefully. You can literally die. You have got to let me go, and let me go inside you. It is the only way for me to save your life. I gotta get deep inside you. Right now.
I would be targeted next.
No shit, and we just wasted the last 2 hours talking about my penis.
Did Makoto come up with that speculation?
No, she's too stupid for that shit. Oh god, we are absolutely fucked. I cannot recall whether I do or do not recall.
Perhaps I'm overthinking things.
Perhaps you're underthinking things. There is literally a murderer on the loose, and you've got a fucking palace, and I'm sitting right here. He can literally frame me. Oh fuck, that explains the drugs. We probably can't go in our palace, can we? What the fuck was the drug? It wasn't truth serum.
Hey!
Huh?
You need to keep your focus. It seems you're completely worn out.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a fucking minute. The SRU director said, if you can capture them, we will give you first dibs on interrogating them. This whole fucking thing's a setup!
But the look on your face isn't one of defeat. Why is that?
I'm a Slav. We don't lose. I haven't lost yet. Oh, shit.
I'm amazed. It seems you can still talk.
I can do more than talk.
When you were arrested, a man at the scene told you that you were sold out, correct?
Yeah?
Those words normally hint at the existence of a traitor. However, if your story till now is true, one reason can be concluded. It's frustrating to admit, but at a certain point... No, most likely from the start. I was a mere puppet.
Like a marionette, and now you're filled with rage and they've awoken the dragon, so do you want to help me burn us and get the fuck out of here?
Someone set up only to bear responsibility later.
Ah, you're making the bear puns! You know what? We're gonna work out just fine.
Someone intended your arrest, and the minimal staff directly involved were in their pocket.
There's a vent right there, sire.
And if that's the case, true integrity would side with you.
I don't care how you rationalize it, just, you know, let's do this thing. Sai is slowly starting to accept the truth. See, I told you, perseverance works. I feel like my bond with Sai is growing deeper. So let me get this straight. We got Sai's Confidant from rank 0 to 6 in the span of an hour. Damn!
All right.
No, I'm jumping to conclusions.
No, I don't. Oh, God. Sai, like, seriously? Like, you can play hard to get all you want, but, like, let's face it, you've already decided on yes. You're just finding a way to rationalize it without making yourself feel bad. Just accept it. Logic's going out the window at this point.
I don't believe your story yet.
Imagine being married to her. Every time you come home late on a Friday night, you go through this shit.
There's something I need to confirm with you.
Oh boy.
Was a change of heart triggered in me? What happened in the time between entering my palace and your arrest?
No, I'd like to know that as much as the next person.
Tell me everything.
Yeah, this definitely wouldn't be a long-term thing, that's for sure. Definitely wouldn't be a long-term thing, I'm telling you that now. It would be like permanent house arrest.
What's this favor you need? It's late already.
Gremlin, what are you doing here? It's almost midnight. Don't you dare grab a snack from the fridge. Seriously, look at that little gremlinness. She's a freaking gremlin.
We'll be going to Nijima's palace, so I want to look into her. Things like her work ethic and relationships. It doesn't matter whether it's public or private.
Morgana, I like your style, but that's just creepy, alright? The more you learn about a person online, the more you cloud your own judgment. What they're marketing out on social media isn't necessarily who they are. So by reading into it too much, you might be going like, yeah, if I say this thing, she'll totally like me. Even though what she's projecting may not be true. So, like, don't do that, Morgana. I'm screenshotting it anyway.
Those would help us come up with countermeasures in case we hit a roadblock in her palace.
You're overthinking it.
I can look up more, you know.
Oh my god, Futaba, you're the best gremlin ever.
Stuff like her repertoire of underwear.
Seriously, she's like the best little sister I've ever had. Well, never had in my case.
A girl shouldn't say things like that.
Shut up, Morgana. She's more a bro than half the bros.
You tell her too.
I ain't saying shit. Don't do that. That's impressive.
Don't fall for it. Ahem.
That fucking stare. The first to blink loses. Oh my god, this is just like... This music is perfect.
Also, I may be overthinking it, but my voice... Ow! Same as always. Let me finish first. There's something else we want you to look into.
Hmm? Why is my memory fuzzy? Why is my memory fuzzy? Is this a memory deleting drug? How the fuck does that even work? Because memory is just pathways in your brain. How does it make you forget pathways in your brain? How would a drug do that? Doesn't make any sense. I know there's... It would only be able to cloud your thinking by making it like cotton. To mentally incapacitate me, so basically they can frame me for murder. Now for today's train news. First off, the investigation team has announced new progress in the search for the Phantom Thieves. Secondly, the opposition party has submitted a vote of no confidence regarding the current cabinet, which basically means it's going to trigger a new election. That, along with the legislator Shido's plan for a new party, has sparked fears of the governmental disbandment. Joker remembers the news on a train. Also Joker forgets a crucial conversation with Futaba and Morgana. Of course. Of course. Of course. I love how forgetting things is awfully convenient. Speaking of which, that thing I forgot is a plot dump right now. Let us go back in time again in a game that is literally going back in time. Conveniently. I could remember fucking random texts from 7-Eleven telling me to work on the 17th, but I can't fucking remember some of the most crucial plot points in my story. That's like, I don't know, remembering the contents of this entire 20 party pack mix of condoms and not remembering who I slept with. Where are we meeting today? Oh, right. We never told you where to meet up. At the courthouse. Where's that? Hint, the government office district. Kasumigaseki. Indeed. Oh, I've heard of that place. Never been there, though. Me neither. It's not somewhere normal people usually go. Oh, by the way, and this is for the guys. Condoms literally stretch to any size. If you go in XXXL, because I am XXXXL, it's the same fucking condom. You can literally stretch them and put them over your head if you want. I've literally, like, what I did to troll people during school excursions, I would buy a packet of condoms and literally blow them up into massive balloons. And then people would be having balloon fights. And then the teachers would figure out the kids are having balloon fights with literal condoms. Some people just want to watch the world burn. And because it's a condom, it's not going to explode. Unlike balloons. God, I was... Fun times with Kuma. No wonder the teachers were like, Kuma, you are just insane. And what was really funny was on some of these excursions you had other schools around, and some of them were like Catholic private schools, which is like all girls schools. And it would see us having balloon fights and we're like, can we try? I'm like, yeah, here you go. Imagine the Catholic school teachers seeing these girls doing balloon fights with condoms. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my, look, if God is up there, he was probably laughing too. It is absolutely hilarious and no one gets hurt. Come on. It's hilarious. It is fucking hilarious. Man, that was a lot of fun growing up. How did I forget about that? That is like one of the highlights. God, I used to have so much fun pulling innocent pranks. And literally no one got hurt doing these things. Like, who would care? Like, oh my, kids were playing with fucking condoms. Well, whoop-de-fucking-do. It'd be pretty funny. Your Honor, we're charging this young man for public disturbance. And what did this young man do? He bought a packet of condoms, Your Honor, blew them up into giant balloons, and kids were fighting with sword fights. With condoms. Yes, Your Honor. So what's the public disturbance? The adults couldn't stop laughing, Your Honor. Dismissed. It's not somewhere normal people go. Whoa, this just looks, just looking at the map is impressive. The Police Department, Ministry of Justice, Public Prosecutor's Office, and Public Security. The giant building is near there too. For real? What kind of scary place are we going to? We won't get caught, right? According to Akechi-kun, our identities haven't been discovered yet. So we're just going to plunge headfirst into enemy territory. Has anyone contacted Akechi? We're going to meet him there. Be on guard, everyone. We'll be heading into the lion's den.
So this is the courthouse. You can tell it's a revolting building just by looking at it.
Morgana doesn't like the justice system. Clearly, he's a cat that's selling psychedelics. He's like, fuck the police. He's basically NWA.
Let's hurry up and get started.
I'm Batman.
Akechi, what did you find out?
Morgana's theme song is literally, fuck the police. If every character had a theme song, that would be Morgana's. I'm sure we could find something fitting for everyone else. I think Akechi's one would be L's theme. Pretty fitting, if you ask me.
I rarely get to see Sai-san directly, but I figured out her course of action. On the 20th, an investigation will likely be done at Shujin Academy, as well as the Sakura residence.
I'm sorry, this is the type of language Elle would use.
For real?
What the fuck? Seriously? You too? Did he bite you or something? You're infected. Like, did he bite you? Did you get bit? Did you, like, eat something that he ate? Did you, like, share saliva or something? What the fuck? Seriously, you're all getting infected. It's like a disease. It's the for real disease.
Then that means our time limit is November 20th.
Oh wow, we got a hard time limit.
Still, there will be quite a bit of red tape involved. I doubt it'll take place before the 20th.
So we basically have like 20 days. And tomorrow's Sunday. You better not fuck us over, Akechi.
We'll take your word. For now, we need to focus on infiltrating her palace.
And then her heart.
I concur. And we should probably get going soon.
Sai's theme song should be Secret Combination. I will play it for you during the bathroom break.
After all, people like us standing around here is quite unnatural. Well then.
That's...
A mobile telephone, yes.
Huh? What about my smartphone?
Let me guess, it's a limited edition. Akechi's a weeb! Oh my god, so slov.
This is the model I wanted! You're so lucky! I'm so sorry. Until recently, Futaba was actually well...
How much you want to bet she's actually bugging his phone and using this as a disguise to mask it?
It's okay. Sai-san told me the gist.
Oh, right. Akechi-kun, it may be best if you exchange contact info with everyone, too. Not just me.
So first she rejects you to go into Sai's palace. Now she wants to make sure everyone has your contact info, not just her. You just got shot down on 2 fronts, buddy. You got shot down twice in 2 days. Take a hint.
That's true.
Either that or she's distracting him while Futaba's bugging his phone.
Ooh. I'll send everyone's contacts to you later.
Thanks.
Yeah, she's bugging his phone. She's fucking Trojan horsing that shit. She probably has her Trojan horses on some public website where she just types in the link, downloads it, it goes back into the... He's fucked, basically. That's my gremlin.
Well then, I hope we get along.
That's my little gremlin.
I'll do my best.
Uh-huh.
You've got a good personality and good looks? Talk about cheating.
Oh yeah, flattery will get you everywhere.
She's praising you, I believe.
Yeah, sure, whatever. Go for it, I don't care.
Then shall we get started?
Oh, doesn't even check what she's been up to. Probably doesn't even know how to use the task manager.
We need to figure out what Makoto Sis thinks this courthouse is, right?
He just got bugged. 100% he just got bugged. He just got bugged. That's my little... Oh, that's my little gremlin. That's my little... She is slov as fuck. She's a slov gargoyle that bugs people's phones. She's slov. She is slov.
I often hear her call it a place of competition in which she must always win.
I am not dating the little slov girl. I don't date slovs. Not anymore. Wait, I often hear her call it a place of competition in which she must always win. Great! It's a courthouse!
A competition, huh? That sounds like Sai-san.
Well, if she wants a competition, we can see who lasts longer. It's a marathon, not a sprint.
It'd be unbearable if you were put on trial for a reason like that.
I demand trial by combat.
Although, a competition means it's a match of some sort. Might it be a martial arts ring?
No. Courthouse. She's a prosecutor.
Conditions have not been met.
Then perhaps a stadium? Or maybe an arena?
Haru, you're smarter than this.
Conditions have not been met.
There are other competitions besides fighting and sports.
Gambling then!
Of course. Slav. Alcoholic, gambling, hacker.
How about a racetrack for horses? Other than that, there's pachinko, but does that count as gambling?
Legally, no. If you're winning a pack of gum, that's how they market it for kids.
We played cards during the school trip.
Oh, for the love of a tuna.
Conditions have not been met.
What else is there? It must be a casino.
Why a casino?
Candidate found.
What?
I definitely see Sai-san in you.
She's a gambler? Oh no, that is bad. No. Really? Gambling? A chick that gambles? I'm sorry, ladies, but that's a red flag. Same thing for guys. If he's got gambling in him, come on. Oh my god. Like, why? 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 She's basically well, no wonder I have the hots for her, but the point is, why gambling? The house always wins? Oh, God. A good gambler never gambles. Yeah, sure. Oh, I keep telling myself that, and then I go to a casino.
Well, it's time we head in then.
Red flag. Red flag.
Beginning navigation.
Yay, the edible is hitting me hard. Oh boy, we're in Sai, aren't we? It's a good Friday night.
Head right past there and keep a low profile.
How big is Morgana? Absolutely love it. Wait, so Morgana's his thingy, but we're not in our persona.
That's it.
What the fuck?
Huh? What's going on here?
We are looking at the courthouse, aren't we?
Seems like it.
Oh, the gamble.
Let's go.
I get it.
Right.
Wait, but she's not gambling because it's a hike and... Oh, so that's why it's a casino. The other people are gambling, but she's always winning because it's rigged. I get it. I get it. I get it. Clever. Clever.
The courthouse is a casino.
Everywhere else seems to be a normal cityscape.
I get it. That's very clever.
Isn't that...
The police station, yes.
What's wrong with it?
I didn't know that the station and the courthouse were next to each other.
Why wouldn't they be? Why would you want to transport people going to court long distances? That just exposes you to having them basically attacked and freed. I mean, that's what I would do. I wouldn't bail them out of prison. I'd bail them out while they're being transported.
Our attire hasn't changed. That must mean we aren't considered threats or hostiles yet.
Really? She doesn't consider me a threat? She considers Morgana a threat!
Right. Areas outside her courthouse palace must not be worthy of her attention.
Wow. Wow.
Wait, I always look like this. I'm special. Besides, I can't do anything in my cat form.
I love he's like, I'm special. I have to be special. Mommy says I'm special.
The police station's also part of her work area, though, whenever arrests are made for her cases.
Wow, she really needs to get laid.
I brought her food and belongings when she was sent on loan to the police.
Sent on loan to the police? What is she, a piece of property? They loaned her out? Wow, way to, oh my god, oh my god. Oh my god, she's basically doing a Mew Iruma at this point and objectifying herself. Holy shit.
We got no business with the cops, right? This might be the metaverse, but I don't want to go in a station.
That reminds me. He'll need a codename too.
Not really, Morgana turning into that is a sign you're in the metaverse. It's mascot rules. Oh, fair enough. Is our frame of reference.
code name?
Phantom thieves can't go around using the real names, right? It ain't cool either.
He's basically getting indoctrinated at this point.
Just for reference, what is everyone else's?
Mine's Big Daddy.
Skull.
Mine's Fox.
We pretty much decided on them with how we look, didn't we?
What is it, Haru?
Oh, it's nothing.
Are you embarrassed by how you look? Do you like Akechi or something? What's going on? Oh, right, because your name is on that wheel. It says Noir.
Then perhaps Karasu will be best for me.
What the fuck is a
You know,
Karasu?
like a raven.
Raven?
Are your clothes all black or something?
The reverse, actually.
Huh?
If our codenames are to hide our identities, wouldn't that be better?
But a raven is black. Why? Okay.
Karasu. He'd be the only Japanese-sounding one.
Why not go with Crow instead?
Yeah, that's got an omen on it.
All right. From here on out, you're Crow.
Oh, Karasu is crow in Japanese. Now I'm learning something.
Got it.
Now then, let's head into the courthouse.
Alright, let's see everyone's...
Now then.
This is business as usual. First up, we'll need to find an infiltration route. Well, I'm guessing Akechi's going with us.
Do you have a
It
moment?
would be a mistake not selecting me from this. You understand, do you not? Yes.
Oh?
There seems to be quite a few people already on the team. Could you tell me which one you want to switch out? Morgana and Haru. Haru.
That settles it.
Superb. Alright, ladies, you sit here and, I don't know, do something.
What is the matter? It looks like... I understand.
What is this song? Whims of Fate. I want to hear it, actually. I hope you guys don't mind. I actually want to listen to it a little bit. Well, come on, lyrics. Akechi, can you stop looking at my ass for 2 seconds? Bro! Yeah, at least Makoto's looking away. I'm struggling to hear all the lyrics.
It's somewhere. It's somewhere.
Wait!
We can't go that way. We'll garner far too much attention. Let's find another route. Steel size heart. Alright, let's go this way. We're basically doing the Hitman thing. Why is this thing here? Examine? Ooh, that would hurt. Seriously, but wouldn't this door have an alarm?
Okay.
Looks like we'll be able to sneak in from here.
So, this means we're acknowledged as a threat, correct?
Excuse me? What the fuck?
Dude, you planning on stealing stuff in that getup?
It just means that's what he thinks a rebel looks like.
Oh, for the love of...
No. This is my mental image of a person who sticks to their justice.
Well, obviously, like you mentioned, the nose is about the size of Igor's. He's dressed like a fucking Disney prince! Like, I know the gloves he's wearing. I've got a pair of those. Those are pathogen, turtle skin gloves, which you can basically use for firearms. And you can also use them on a smartphone. They're very thin, but no liquid or blood would get through it. It's very similar to what Wesker uses. Other than that... God damn it, boy. God damn it, boy. I'm just calling him boy. From now on, Akechi's getting called boy. Because that's what he is. He's a little boy. Wait. He's white. Oh, god damn it! Seriously? But then again, Makoto and Ryuji are wearing black. And so is Futaba. And Anne is all red, because, you know, passion and all that. But I'm calling you boy, because you're a little boy. You're a little boy. You're a little boy. No, the Plague Doctor mask goes down. That isn't the Doctor mask. That's more of like a masquerade party mask. I'm calling you boy. He's not boyfriend material, he's husband. No, he's a little boy. I thought he was daddy, but he's a little boy looking for daddy. He just went from daddy to little boy. Like, he, on the food chain, just went, wow. He went from, wow. Like, all the way, wow. He's just a little boy. That's all he is, a little boy. Looking up to superheroes. He's a little boy. You grow up looking up to Batman, but when you become an adult, you realize that the Joker was probably right.
Well, I think your mask is more apt for piercing rather than sticking. That aside, the people in here look completely normal.
Let's see what she's got. Innocent? What is it called? Palace something chip? Innocent, Final Gathering, something 8, Dynamic Temptation. No, I like the temptation. Yeah.
But we're in a flashy casino. There's no doubt this is a palace.
Oh, right. Crow doesn't know too much about cognitive beings, does he?
Well, they're basically NPCs. They go bah, bah, and they don't think for themselves. Remember in his Confidant, he mentioned that he used to play with a toy gun pretending to be a superhero? Oh boy.
Ah, yes. In addition to similar topography, cognitive people exist based on the ruler's perceptions.
Really? Your belt has a big A on it? Oh, God!
That probably didn't make much sense because of all the fancy terms he was using, huh?
Ryo, just shut up.
In essence, since these look like real people, Sai-san's view of others is surprisingly undistorted.
I wonder how she views herself. That's gonna be interesting.
Considering what I see before me, it's difficult to believe it is not actually a real casino.
Not all cognitions are normal, though. In Futaba and Okumura's palaces, we had to battle them. People may look normal, but we should be careful. Particularly of those in positions of power.
So basically look out for security guards.
Is this what you have to go through every time?
Seriously? What am I, your daddy? Yes, boy. He's turning over to the dark side.
This is a first for me. I'm somewhat nervous.
Most of them are, boy. I love how everyone's like, he's not in control of his own outfit. Excuse me, but technically he is. Because his outfit is how he perceives himself. In this case, how he perceives someone that does justice. Wait, so what would my outfit be? It'd probably be Wesker's Resident Evil 5 battlesuit.
Just don't slow us down, Crow.
Says Morgana with the little legs.
I will not allow that to happen.
You're not wearing a tie. You don't have to keep... The best dressed are the first to die in battle. Stop it.
Okay, it's time we head inside.
For the love of a tuna.
Our deadline for this infiltration is November 20th. Any later and we'll get caught in reality.
Isn't that when Hillary Clinton has to testify for the whole Benghazi thing? Because, like, her appeal failed during these riots? Because, you know... Wait, where's Afrogana?
Of course, we'll need to secure an infiltration route before we send out the calling card. As always.
So the calling card wasn't merely for show? It's a necessary step?
Did he just go, yeah? Seriously, Akechi, what the fuck happened to you, boy?
Will you please stop interrupting?
Oh, Makoto laying down the law. Makoto, he's been tangling you with your big sister. You're like a watered-down version of her. Don't do that.
My apologies.
What the fuck is happening with him?
Well then, let's go.
What the fuck is happening? He's gone from being in control to literally being a boy. Apologizing and shit. What is this? Your first time in a theme park? Boy? He's boy now. Oh god, I'm wearing this. Well then, let's begin by securing our route. Oh god, I'm wearing this, aren't I? I cannot be taken seriously. You know what? Yusuke looks surprisingly okay, but I do not look okay. I have to wear something more serious. No, that is not appropriate. I need to look good. I need to dress for the occasion. Nah, this is too try hard. Oh, what the fuck is this? Seriously, can I get something that look cool that doesn't make me look like I'm getting paid? Yeah! What the hell is going on? It's a shame that we can't preview what it looks like. That just makes you look like liquid. Oh god, you're liquid. Eh, looks like a tracksuit. Alright, let's do this. It's somewhere. Wait. Luxury watch? Oh my god, she has expensive tastes. And this is why I don't go out with lawyers anymore. Incomplete deck? Focus. Yeah, more like your life is incomplete. Akechi outfits. I'll do it when I get to it. I'm not done with this one. Let's see what he's got. Hard like heroic more than you can handle, so let's do it like a druid on the general channel. Oh wait, we go this way. And we go this way.
It's somewhere.
And we go... Smash it! That's a lot of cards. But I wonder which cards I have to play to get to your heart. I wonder what's there. Is it a heart or is it a spade?
Focus.
I actually don't like the sound of that. It's like this thing is gonna fall. Incomplete. Jesus Christ. And we're just gonna sell this to a Yakuza boss? Jesus. Welcome to the Parkour Palace. Oh god, this is gonna be fun. This makes perfect sense to me because, you know, you can actually jump from one to the other, right? It's completely logical. Afragana, what are you doing there, bro? What, you can't jump with those little legs?
Indeed.
It won't open. Can we perhaps be blocked from the other side? We should probably try to look for another way through. The vent? Oh. Okay. There's gotta be a way. But the other side, what would it be blocked from the other side? Oh wait, looks to be a vent. Time to MGS this shit.
Welcome. Come on out, you petty thieves.
Why does that voice sound seductive?
She can see us?
She's got a tattoo on her lower back? Oh god, that's a tramp stamp. Oh god, oh god, no. No, please, oh god, no!
You're after the treasure, are you not?
What are you, Sylvanas?
Come on down and I will tell you where it is.
Oh god. Okay, if that's how you look from behind, is that a demon dog? Seriously? And what, am I supposed to grab one of the vines as I ride you? Like, what's the deal? What the fuck?
What? We're not going to fall for a trick like that.
Just say yes, mommy.
It's not a lie. I only wish to do this fair and square.
She sounds like Sylvanas with that ghostly echo. I kinda like it. I kinda don't like your hat. Seriously, your fashion sense, what is this? The 1960s? Who are you? Marilyn Monroe? Seriously, girl, I could tell you've never been on a proper date. Watching a little too many love movies.
You aren't going to run, are you?
Wait, is that why you wear so much clothes? I wonder what you have under them.
We should do as she says. There is no point in hiding any longer.
Can I zoom in? What the hell is going? Fine, whatever. Let's just take a head-on. Sukarush B. Alright, I'm here.
So you've come.
Seriously? Seriously? What is this, Halloween? You got a tramp stamp, thick eyeliner, you're wearing that thing from the 60s, you're wearing that dress, which, mind you, by itself would actually look quite elegant, you know, minus a little bit of the makeup, and you seem to have, what are you, emo? Goth? I mean, I go for it, I totally dig it, I'm totally into that, but, like, why the tramp stamp? I thought you were classy. Why the tramp stamp? Really? I mean, I know the whole thing that people in power want to be not in power, you know, about chicka wow wow, but come on, sire. I want to at least be able to respect you in the morning.
The treasure is located on the manager's floor at the highest point of this building.
You are a cocky one, aren't you?
Why are you telling us this?
Because she's cocky.
It's as I said before. I wish to go about this in the fairest manner possible.
And you're wearing purple. That's a royal color. Yellow. What does a yellow flower symbolize? 4 aces. No, wait. Yeah, 4 aces. With the heart being the first. Huh. Oh, it's flowers. Yellow flower tattoo. What does yellow flower symbolize? Look at her eye makeup. It makes the Joker's mask. What? What the F is this? Growing power is a yellow flower? Oh wow, that rhymes.
First, I ask that you come up to my location. We will continue this there.
Oh. Oh boy. Oh, and she does the... Oh.
Damn it, over there!
Oh, I am in love. Apart from the tramp stamp. I don't like tramp stamps. Seriously. Like, why the tramp stamp? Why?
It seems we'll be able to use that elevator to reach higher floors. Come, Joker. Let us pursue her.
No, we won't be able to use the elevator. We'll have to take the stairs. Oh.
Let us get after her, Joker.
Alright, Akechi, you gotta stop speaking. You are losing, like, everything you've built up so far. Just shh, okay? Just shh.
I can feel it.
Just shut up. Just shut the fuck up. Why the tramp stamp? Why? Like, it's not the pretty... Like, I know some people are into tattoos, but why the tramp stamp?
I have something.
Why, sire? Why? Why do you do this to me? Please enjoy the color of the Palaxa. Don't play in dark mode. What? God, not the stairs. I hate the stairs. This is Final Fantasy VII all over again. Kuma, just don't ask questions. I doubt she has it in real life. Oh no! Like, I know that the shadow persona is who they want to be, but they can't be. Like, I get it. Or it's who they are. Which in her case is, you know, that's her shadow. And I'm totally into that. But, like, you know, winner take all. I'm sorry, but Saya's problem is that she hasn't been laid for a while. If she got laid, she'd be fine. This is just pent-up stress. This is a career-driven, obsessed person who just hasn't had that release. Like, she needs that release. She quite literally just needs someone to fuck her brains out for a weekend and she'll be fine. Like, that's it. She just needs that. She just needs 2.5 days of mind-blowing sex and it's done. Right? She would be purring like a kitten. Alright? I'm telling you this now. That's all she needs. And then after that, she would become hopelessly in love and then it's gonna be like it's just a fling. There's no emotion, and then she gets all emotional, and then she gets all sad, and then she gets all, I hate all men because they're all jerks, and like I've seen it 1,000 times before. It's a thing. Let's see, is this the front door?
This feeling. I think there's a safe room.
The tattoo on her back means dog of the police, by the way. I certainly hope it's not a female dog, because the connotation would be very different. She needs to get laid. Call up Daddy Sajibro. He would have done it with his double max charm. Oh, trust me, he would have tried. But she just presses his buttons.
Let's do it.
Trust me, Daddy Sajibro would have tried. She strikes me as a lady that would go after younger guys. You would need to be younger, but have balls of steel. No! I saved over one of those things! I have to make sure I don't save over this one. Shit, 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 shit. Just listen to the song, Given to Temptation. That's why that's a 2. You heard it here, ladies. If you have trouble at work and or life, or because of society putting more pressure on you, just get laid. Well, to be fair, getting laid fires off a lot of endorphins and anti-stress hormones. And because it's physical exercise, it de-stresses you. Yes, it is technically therapeutic. Why? God damn it, boy. Seriously, Futaba? Even here? Whatever.
Alright then.
Say will be an old maid unless she doesn't release what she has in her system. Well, the thing is, females actually get more and more in the mood the older they get because the hormones in their blood that are masking the desire start wearing off the older they get. So females, the older they get, the more interested they are. For guys, it's the polar opposite. The older they get, the less interested they are. That's the thing. It's kind of an interesting design. I can see it. Humans are quite fascinating. Wait, do I have enough?
Oh, a treasure chest. This is what thievery is about.
Ooh. Bro, go for the high thing. Devil summon. You'll love the battle thing. I don't know. I'll see you later.
Joker.
We should focus on chasing after sight. They're gonna tell me it doesn't work anyway.
Authentication required. Please insert your member's card.
I told you we gotta take the stairs.
Member's card?
Perhaps it bears relation to a player's club of sorts.
I can't handle your technical speak. Just give me it straight.
Yeah, you're asking for a lot there, Ryuji. You're asking for a lot. You're basically asking Akechi. Good luck with that shit.
Casinos typically have a membership system called a player's club.
I'll tell you another club that has a system.
Some locations even have areas cordoned off for particular ranks of player.
Yeah, it's basically like Twitch thoughts. The more you simp, the higher your rank.
Considering the setup of this place, I thought things may be similar here.
That'll make this shit simple. Come on, let's join this player thingy.
I would agree with you, but...
A shadow!
Really? You're gonna beat me over the head with a champagne bottle? Do you know who you're dealing with? You know bottles never actually break like they do in the movies, like at the handle and you can point them. It like fucking crumbles in your hand. It's absolutely useless. You're better off just hitting him over the head with the full bottle. At least you got some weight behind it the first blow. But anyway, that's just me. And looking from your build-up, you're very top-heavy. I wonder, if I was to kick those legs, would you fall to the ground?
As I expected, registration will not be such a simple matter.
Yeah, but look how spread he is. Just go for the inside thigh kick. It'll lock up his muscle. He might even burst the vein in there. It's an artery. He might bleed out internally. I don't know. It's a risk I'm willing to take. Go for it.
She must be daring us to challenge the security of this place to make it to her.
Well, what can I say? It's a turn on. Let's do it.
Here it comes!
Tsukurashbi.
No need to worry. I'll handle this.
Really?
I need to prove my worth to you after all.
Really? A leper in diapers? If this is not sexual frustration, I don't know what is. I have high expectations.
I promise to surpass even such lofty hopes as those.
Just stop talking, boy!
Well then, let us begin.
Prepare for trouble and make a double.
Don't worry, you can leave this one to me.
The bow of justice. What are you, the reverse horseman of the apocalypse?
Take them down, Robin Hood!
Of course! Oh god, why am I not surprised? That pose. What? Whatever. Whatever.
Manifest.
Let's see. Curse and black. What's your gun? Of course! It's a Mauser! Of course it's a golden fucking Mauser. And what's your weapon? You know what? This is all yours.
Here he comes.
Let's see how this goes. You've never seen a real pistol fire, have you? Oh my god, look how he's standing. Oh no, this is all yours. Let's see what you've got here.
The opponent is strong. Don't do anything reckless.
Heavy almighty damage. Severe physical damage to 1. Blessed. Alright, let's try this one.
Robin Hood! You're everywhere.
You gotta watch them. Leave all the support stuff to me.
Come on, Akechi.
Now, Robin.
Crow, looking good.
I'm guessing this guy is a mini boss. So, all out?
Be a massacre.
There's that boy.
Stay out of our way.
Of course you did a dance. All right, Michael. His theme song's gonna be Smooth Criminal at this point. I'm dubbing him the Smooth Criminal song. Not so bad. And I am capable of much more. I'm sure you are, boy. Now let's begin. Let us deal with the shadows quickly. Wait, doesn't it sound like we're gonna get ambushed based on what we heard earlier?
You're right.
I agree. I'd like to deal with them as quick as we can. But now that we have an infiltration route, I'd suggest we return for now and prepare. Look at the stats. I'll see them later. Very well. I trust your experience and judgment. Let us do that. Well, that was eye-opening. Of course he's in our group chat. Today was truly one surprise after another. I hope we can continue to thrive in our work together. So what happened to disbanding the Phantom Thieves? We are literally the first friends you've ever made. You're like a giggly little schoolgirl that just made friends for the very first time. Agreed. We still need to explain steps we take though. This is unnecessary. First we secure an infiltration route, then send the calling card, correct? In doing so, the core of the ruler's distorted desires will manifest into a physical form. Yeah, let's just put this all on a fucking text message. By taking that core, the change of heart will be triggered. I deduce the steps would be something along those lines. A+. It ain't as easy as it sounds. Don't underestimate this shit. I'm not underestimating anything, I assure you. By the way, Nijima-sama shadow seemed really confident. Yeah, she seems really confident on the outside, but she melts like butter on the inside. Yes, there's no knowing what may await. Let's continue cautiously. Oh, in my personal experience, people like that. Very well. You will let me know when you're entering the palace, yes? Oh, of course, I will announce. Akechi will never stop hanging out with us after this. He's already attached. Oh, he's very clingy. If I feel like it. Come on now, there's no need for hostility. I will simply have to come to LeBlanc every day in that case. What?! If this is not the definition of clinginess, I don't know what is! I need a restraining order! That's enough for now. Let's prepare well for the coming task. Yeah, thanks, big sis Makoto. Seriously, Akechi, boundaries! Ah, yes, my apologies for somewhat derailing this conversation. Oh my god, you're talking too much. You know what? Up until now, he was a smooth operator, and now he's clingy as fuck! I don't even want you anymore! We'll be counting on you, Akechi. Failure is not an option. Fucking hell, Yusuke, you're going after my heart here, bro. Yes, I'll do my best to live up to all your expectations.
The crucial moment's finally here. Give it all you've got.
So now he's seeking my approval? God damn.
Okay.
This is a rare opportunity. Let's steal Nijima's heart. Oh, hell yeah. Once in a lifetime. Once in a lifetime. What now? Oh, God. The other clingy one. Why are all the boys in this game so fucking goddamn clingy? Harden the fuck up. Things have really soured. There's even a bounty on you guys. But I seriously believe the Phantom Thieves are innocent. By the way, I changed up the survey question. It's already up in flames, though. It's a problem for me, too, if people don't think the Phantom Thieves are heroes. Just try and clear the stigma on your name as soon as you can, okay? I'm counting on you.
So people are turning on us even in his survey? Our popularity is really at an all-time low.
Well, the public is fickle. Look at the levels of the Phantom Thieves. How the fuck do I do that? 49, 49, 49, 49, 49, 49, 47, 45, 48. I don't see him. He's not in here. Yeah, he's not in here. Oh, well. Wait, no. He's 45. What about it? Who cares about the 45? I don't get it. What am I looking at? 386, 215. What am I missing? His persona. 45. Okay. What am I missing? Justice, a noble thief that made waves in England during the Middle Ages. He's an expert archer and leader of the Merry Men, outlaws of justice who made Sherwood Forest their home. Kuma being blind. I think you mean his persona stats. Or be more specific. 32, 29, 28. Oh, like, is he strong compared to something? Alright, it's fairly balanced. 32, 29. Like, what's so special? 32, 33. He used to be 50. Isn't there a thing that Robin Hood didn't actually steal from the rich to give to the poor? He actually stole from the poor. Like... Wait, can I actually increase my confidant now with him? Now that we're literally in bed with each other? Can I go to Mementos now? Like, how does this work? I need to spend time with Political Daddy first. Oh, here we go. Chance to cure status alignments. Yep, here's a Phantom Thief, alright. And just like that, we got Akechi. Alright, you guys gotta let me know. Are we going to get any more Mementos requests? Because I want to spend time with Political Daddy, and then I want to go to Mementos. But I don't want to go to Mementos if we're about to get a bunch of Mementos requests. So you guys gotta do me a solid and let me know if we're about to get a whole bunch of Mementos requests. Because if we are, let's get those, and then go to Mementos, and then Tsukurash B, Sai. Because, I'm gonna be honest with you, I kind of want to go back to that palace and see what she's made of. Because so far, personally, she's the most interesting. As much as I love reaping vengeance on assholes, Sai tickles my fancy. You know what I mean?
Can't run now!
Time for a lovely coup de grace.
Here we go!
I'll have the usual.
Of course. What a master!
Pour my soul into this bowl.
Now that's what I'm talking about! I'm trying.
It's a fucking monkey. This is wrong on so many levels.